Usual situation seems to have changed for a little bit. Oh, I'm talking in the middle of this now. Welcome. Welcome to Centralized Comedy. I'm not sure what's going on today. Seems I'm alone. Someone forgot that this was happening again. I assume he's playing solitaire or some other terrible, awful thing. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to get done. Usually there's some like back and forth. We like land on a topic. We sometimes approach said
Is this
topic.
thing on? Am I on the internet?
Excuse me?
Am I on the internet? Who is that?
Technically, yes. This is, but
Hello?
this is not. I think you got
Hello?
I think, yeah, hello.
Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Who is this?
Who is this? You're on my, this is my stream. This is the show I do
Stream.
with a friend. Do you know,
Oh, is this?
how did you get this? How did you get this link? How did you get this link?
I linked up with a fellow once. He was like, we were fishing out in the back, and I
In the
linked
back
up
of
with
what?
him. We
In the back of
are
your
both of
house?
our fishing lines linked up, and
Excuse me. Okay,
that's
no,
my
excuse
story.
me. Before we get to stories, can I have your name?
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Your name is Hello? What is your name, sir?
You're talking to Cincinnati Redmond right here.
Cincinnati Red, like the baseball team, sir?
I'm named after the city.
Red Redmond. Okay. And what is the business you seek to achieve here? What is this what is
I
it that
was
you want
asked to
from me?
fill in for my cousin,
Your cousin who?
Josiah.
Why did you pretend to have called me by mistake then? What was that whole act?
I
Was
don't know.
that some sort of a
I don't know how to use the internet.
it's like a phone. You say hello. You're not like, oops, I called you by mistake. How are you doing? It doesn't work. Like you don't need to surprise people. Just
Oh,
like
well,
talk.
excuse me. I don't have internet
Aren't you
etiquette.
aren't you hot in that flannel?
Uh, I'm always hot. Thank you very much.
That's what I was asking. Thank you for clarifying. You don't need to hold the headphones. It can just stay on. Yeah, see, you're good. Can you hear me?
I think I could still hear you.
Okay. You think you can still hear me, or you can? Like, there's really not too
Feels
much of
weird
a.
not holding anything.
If you could hold it if you like, but you don't have to. And what is
I
that
mean, I
analogous to?
gotta
The
get used
phone?
to
You're
it. I
used to
get.
the phone?
Yeah, you used to hold the phone.
Right. No, it's okay. It's like wireless.
Where are you?
And I'm in a different location.
Oh, I see. That's one of
Right.
those internet magics.
It's remote. Yeah. So why are you here? What is this?
I'm filling in. I'm a guest on the show.
Is there a reason nobody spoke to me about this?
My cousin was feeling a little sick. He didn't feel like coming in today.
Is there a reason he didn't tell me this?
That's something you got to take up with him. I
Uh,
can't really
it looks like, are
speak
you in
on
his
that.
house? Are you in his house?
No, this is my house. We have identical houses and rooms. We have very similar tastes.
And where do you live?
Uh,
It's
Cincinnati,
not that hard. Where?
a small town outside Cincinnati.
But and okay, and you're named after the city, and then okay. So how are there farms there? What is your deal?
No, I work in the city.
And what do you do? What is your profession of choice?
I am the CEO of a small Dairyere.
Is Dairyere the name of the company, or is that what you produce? What is that like a
We
milk? Is that like a milk product, sir?
Yes, we make milk products. It's like a Go-Gurt, but it's not. It's for older women. It's called
So like
Dairyere.
an Activia?
Yeah, it's like Activia meets Go-Gurt, and we call it Dairyere.
Dairy.
You get it?
So where
It's
I
funny.
it's not bad. It's all right. But where does the air part? Like, is there a pocket of air you have to like? What is the? Could you
No,
describe the
Dairyere like
packaging?
the butt, like your
No,
Dairyere. You get it,
yes,
and you eat the yogurt, and you
and
make
also
healthy.
and also
You get regular.
You get regular and dairy like milk and yogurt.
Yeah, this goes
But
in the
is it?
yogurt,
You said it's like
Dairyere. It's clever.
it's okay. You said it's like Go-Gurt, so is it in a tube?
Yeah, it's in a tube. A lot like where the poop comes out of. So you put the tube in, and then you get
God.
stuff out.
Okay,
See,
okay.
it's all
Oh,
cyclical.
wait. Excuse me. You put the tube where?
You put the tube in your mouth, and then it
Can
comes
you,
out of tube.
okay. I really. Can we? It's not that. Who gave you control over the noises? Why did he give you the? Did he? So how much yogurt do you sell a year? What is your net gross?
Our net gross is about 70 million
Units or dollars?
dollars. We sell over 500,000 units. I mean 500 million units.
And you only get 70 million? Oh, okay. I'm not.
We sell each Go-Gurt for about $30 a piece.
How big are the tubes?
Dairyere.
How big are the tubes?
It's proprietary technology.
Meaning what?
You see, I have a background in civil engineering and electro engineering, and I came up with the Dairyere one night while I was taking a dump, and I thought about how difficult it is for my stepmother to take a dump at her age. So I thought the best way to do this would be making it really easy to have your Activia, your lady yogurt, and
Your
put
Activia?
it in a.
Oh, excuse me. Are you
and put it in a tube?
I just can I have a follow-up question though.
Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out how to use this thing.
What? So what? So where were we? What was it we were talking about?
My proprietary technology, Dairyere, does 70 million in sales every year. I have a house in Nantucket. I love it a lot. Right. You ever been to Nantucket?
The state?
Yeah, Nantucket, the state, the proprietary state.
The proprietary. No, I haven't, sir. No.
You got to go up.
I will.
Maybe you come up to my house sometime. We'll have a good time. I'll show you Dairyere. I'll show you where I came up with Dairyere. The exact
I don't
location.
need to see your bathroom. I don't need to see your bathroom. Thank you. I don't need to. What I do
never
need to know
flushed
is
it.
What? So you're saying that the inspirational incident you just preserved in your bath. So where do you use the bathroom now currently? Where do you use the bathroom currently?
I have 4 other bathrooms in that house. That house is relegated as a historical site. I actually get a tax cut for maintaining that dookie in that little pot there. I actually get a cutback on my taxes every year. So make sure that toilet is never flushed. I actually remove the handle.
Wouldn't it just be that you're like exempt from certain things? They actually just give you money back for.
No, I get like a discount code for my taxes, and then I don't have to pay a certain amount.
So what do you write? Like, will you write like IRS 50 on the bottom, and they just give you like a portion of it back? So does that just work?
No, they call me the Don of Dookie, and that's what they give me, and that's the code.
The Don of Duke. Yeah, no, I understand. I understand they give you but like if they give it to you, like you just gave it to me, right? So could I just do that then?
No, it's tied in with all my stuff.
And exclusively you. You're the only person that has this deal.
I mean, I'm not aware of anybody else with this deal. But
Hmm.
it's totally possible somebody else has this deal.
Is but you're not aware of anybody else that might have these privileges that you do. I'm just trying
No,
to
I'm
gauge
not currently aware.
I'm trying to gauge the range of like importance that these things have because like really what you're preserving is frankly disturbing and it makes me uncomfortable.
Well, that's the nature of the beast. Sometimes you have to make people a little uncomfortable to get things done. That's why the
No,
Derriere is
what
so
exactly?
successful. People
I,
said I
I,
was
I'm
crazy when I
I,
first
I,
told them about Derriere, and now look at me.
you have a flannel shirt, yes. No, I need to get back to Derriere.
I'm my
I need
only
to
one.
know what is unique about this product? Is it the packaging? We were trying to discuss
It's
packaging
about the
before, and you
proprietary technology that goes
what
into
is the tech?
Derriere.
What is the technology? Is the formula you make the yogurt with, or is it more like how it's
It's the
presented?
formula of the yogurt. It's the vessel. It's the cows in which the dairy comes to make
I need to.
Derriere.
Okay, can you explain
I
the
can't
vessel
give
to
you
me?
away I can't give you away all my secrets and
I need
you
to know
know
what the vessel is. I need to know what the vessel looks like.
it is just a tube. It is just you've never had Derriere. I'll send you a
It's like
box.
I've had Gogurt.
Yeah, Go-Gurt is for the kids, but Derriere is
I
for
know.
older women. But men can
Right.
have it too. It makes them a
Right.
little bit more regular.
Okay. Okay. So if I go to a store and pick up some Derriere, I'm not gonna open up a box that seems to have been tampered with to find Gogurt tubes that are suspiciously like underfilled that happen to also taste like the flavors of Activia that happen to be available in the same supermarket. Like that's not what I would find if I had gone to a supermarket. Like if I asked somebody for dairy, they're not going to give me a strange box of like mismatched labels, are they? Is that something that is that a quality that you can attest to?
Actually, you might get a box of mismatched labels. Some people like to be discreet about their
See, this is
Derriere
see
digestion,
this
so
is
it's
what I
labeled
mean.
as other things.
This is what I
Uh,
mean. You're doing like strange, pointless vandalism, and you're not even making money. So like, what exactly is your?
oh, I made 70 million.
No, you didn't. You did not. There's no way you made 70 million. There's no conceivable way that made you any money. Who gave you the money? Who is giving you these checks? There's no conceivable way. I'm sorry, sir.
Oh, I get the checks. I'm the CEO of
From
the
who?
company.
From who? You write yourself a check. You're making
No,
no money.
I make
I'm
deals.
very,
I make deals.
I,
I work
deals
very
with
hard.
who?
I work very
You
hard to
threaten?
get
Are you
Derriere
saying,
up to the front lines of our
are you saying,
supermarkets.
are you saying you threaten people into selling your Vandal yogurt? Is that what you're telling me?
My Vandal yogurt.
Your Vandal yogurt, yes.
Golly, I don't know who I was dealing with today. I
No,
thought
you
this
did
was
not.
we were going to have a polite chat.
We were going to have a polite chat until you made it about your strange yogurt scam. I usually talk
I
about,
didn't
well,
make
we
it about
try.
it. I was
We
just
do.
telling you. I was introducing myself and my proprietary technology that has made
I
me very
understand that.
successful. And I
No,
thought
I
maybe
understand that. But
Some other proud Americans might be
you're the one
my
who,
benefit
you're,
from
you're the one who,
my success.
I can't, you're the one who slipped up. You were the one who said Activia in the first. You tried to break it. You tried to pretend to have some sort of
It's
technical.
inspired by Activia.
It's inspired by Activia in the way that it is Activia. How many syringes do you have in the house right now?
Do you have Activia in a tube?
How many syringes do you have in the house right now?
We don't do syringes. I'm not a
I'm not.
diabetic.
I'm not asking you about diabetes. I'm asking you how many
You
syringes
know
you have in the house. Do you have? Is
who is a diabetic? My elderly stepmother, who I invented Derriere for.
is it a is it a turkey baster then? That's just not as discreet. I figured you would use syringes to
Wow,
transfer the
I didn't.
yogurt.
This is unbelievable.
It's not unbelievable. Very plausible. Can you please help me? Can you
And
please
I
help?
understand
Can
that
you
these are
help me help you?
prescription glasses.
I feel for you. I feel for you. I'm not asking. I'm not
I
pushing.
got prescription lenses in my Harry Potter glasses. I just love Harry Potter.
That's a different sort of problem. Can we get back to the yogurt, please? Can we please discuss what you're doing and how it's wrong and strange?
This is not how I anticipated this day
And
going.
I know it's not. I know it's not. Sometimes you don't anticipate help, okay? It happens. Can we please, why are you doing this? What is the reason? Are you wanting attention?
Why am I doing what?
Why are you transferring yogurts aimlessly to no benefit to yourself? Is it a fetish?
I resent this implication.
It's not an implication, it's a question. What at the root of it, what is it that you think you're achieving?
I'm helping elderly women like my stepmother achieve regularity in
I
their lives.
yeah,
And
no, no.
sometimes you don't always have a spoon to eat your Activias. So
Then
I
you can
made
split.
Dairyere to help you get
So,
a
but
streamlined
do
version
you
of that yogurt
can
to your
okay,
body
okay,
so you
okay,
could
okay,
poop
okay.
a
No,
lot more regularly.
can I ask a follow-up question?
I guess.
So when you do transfer the yogurt, when you do transfer the Activia into the Go-Gurt tubes,
It's not. I have
and
my
when
own proprietary cows, my own
you didn't let
proprietary
me,
technology.
you
It's
didn't let
not
me finish.
Activia.
You didn't,
I don't
you're not
have
letting me finish.
access to
Can
Activia
I,
or any of their cows or any of their methodology.
can
I
I,
do not have access. These are
may
all
I
my.
please,
This is. I
can I,
make my own original yogurt.
may I finish my
Derriere is
question?
mine.
May I finish my question,
You
please?
may.
Okay. So when you're transferring the Activia yogurt into the Go-Gurt tubes with your syringe or your turkey baster or whatever it might be, um, you use a funnel, correct? And if you're using a funnel, you're going to want to squeeze those
No,
Activia
sir.
cups. And you can squeeze those Activia cups because they are made of plastic, and thus you do not necessarily need a spoon to eat Activia, and it all falls apart
No,
immediately like
sirree.
a house of cards. Are you
No,
familiar with
sirree.
solitaire?
You won't find one syringe, one baser. You won't around any of these parts. We everything is done purely and organic, like my great great granddaddy made yogurt.
That's
Uh,
not what that's not what organic means. Organic means that doesn't mean you don't use tools. That's not. Please, just level with me. Just please.
I resent this implication. I don't know
It's not an
why I came
implication.
on
It's
this
not an
show
implication.
to be assaulted and for my ideas and proprietary technologies to be undermined.
What is the magic ingredient? It sounds like it might be plagiarism. I think it might be plagiarism of some sort. Yes, I think you're plagiarizing Activia. Is food plagiarism? You need to stop doing this. This is unsafe, especially
Why
in
am
these
I
times.
plagiarizing Activia? Activia is just the
Because
yogurt that
it is just a yogurt.
markets a product.
You cannot repackage yogurt and claim it as your own. I'm sorry, it doesn't work that way.
But Activia
You need to make your
ain't
own
nothing
yogurt.
special.
You're not making yogurt if you're switching tubes. You're not harvesting anything if you're opening caps
I
the
don't have
ShopRite
time for
bathroom. It's not
conspiracy. I
happening.
don't have
It's
time
not
for
a
hearsay.
conspiracy. It's
This
absolutely the
is
truth. It's absolutely the
unbelievable.
truth. It's absolutely the truth.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
70 million will
Ex-
tell you otherwise.
Explain to me why the 70 million what? $70 million? Is that what you're
Dollars.
saying? Are you trying to
Yes.
bribe me now?
No,
Yes?
that's how much I made from Derriere last year alone. It has skyrocketed to success. Activia who? That's right.
Activia Activia who is who? It's okay. You don't have to be honest with me. You're not the one. I'm not the one you need to answer to. Just know what you're doing is incorrect. What's your favorite movie?
This is ridiculous. You know, I come
What?
on this show to
Yeah.
help my cousin out, and he told me you might have a little bit of a hard time. You might have a good time. Never mind. It's based on his mood, and I didn't believe him. I said he's probably a really nice fella, and you know, I thought you
Oh
were
yeah.
until you know this all
Right.
started happening, and now I'm really disgruntled. I'm really upset.
You disgruntled? Like a postman? That's interesting.
I don't want to talk about America's Postman right now. They're going through a
I
real
didn't say
hard time.
no one. I understand that it's not good. It's very bad. Please buy stamps.
Buy stamps. Support our
For the
U.S. Postal Service, men and women, and everybody else.
always women. Everybody else.
I apologize. Those were all the wrong sound effects.
The last one wasn't too bad, but yeah, no, it's not the time for. It's not the time for that. Um, can we talk about something that we usually talk about?
What's that?
What is a movie you enjoy?
So a movie I watched recently that I've really loved, and it's it's privy to the time. I don't know if you guys have discussed this on this channel, but
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of baseball. I don't know about you. I love baseball's American pastime. I really love it. I'm a big
Yeah,
fan of Cincinnati Reds. They're,
of
of
course.
course, my namesake. So of course I'd be a fan. But I was recently watching a movie recently. It's one of my favorite movies. It's a bunch of little critters. They're playing baseball in this field. There's a big dog, and then he makes out with the lifeguard, and it's really funny. It's really warm, and then, he gets he loses the ball, the big bambino, the great bambino. Uh, it's a really big disaster movie but it has heart to it. I can't remember the name of it.
The Sandlot?
That's it. I love the Sandlot. How about the
That's a
Sand? How
good
do you
movie.
feel about the Sandlot?
That's a very good movie. I think that's a timeless classic. It's got a little bit of everything for a little bit of everyone.
That's right. That's right. That's
That's
what I
very good.
thought.
I
That's
like
what I
that.
thought.
That's very good.
I showed my stepmother.
Mm.
We had to sit down after the launch of Dairyere. We watched Sandlot.
Can I?
She said, "Excuse me." She paused and she excused herself from the movie viewing, and she went to take a dump and came back. Said that was the best. That was the best dump I took in my entire life. You're really onto something here, son. And ever since then, things just
Can I ask a
it's been a
question?
nonstop. It's been a roller coaster.
May I ask a question?
Certainly.
When you say the launch of Derriere, do you mean you went to the supermarket and you fiddled around with the yogurt in your car and you brought it into your mother after hastily drawing a label onto a box and you presented it as your own idea? And then you followed it up with a feel-good movie in order to mask the strangeness of the whole thing?
Let me tell you something
I'm just
here.
digging
This is getting ridiculous. I'm getting real upset.
I'm just
I'm
digging
getting
back
real
into it
upset.
because you brought it up. No, because we were talking about movies and then you brought it back. You brought it right back to your product, and I thought that was kind of strange. So I figured I would pry a little further. Is all.
No, we're done here. We're not talking about
We're not done here.
you're hearsay and your conspiracy. That's over.
Okay.
That part of the
So
show, your little show, is over. We're not
you're
doing
still
that.
on the show. So can we talk about the movie then? Is that okay?
What movie you want to talk about? Want to talk about how my attempt to share a delightful summer film with my stepmother was insincere? It's some kind of ploy, some kind of farce.
It wasn't a ploy, I think, so much as a placebo. But that's not what we're talking about. Another good film, for the summertime would be it's a good summertime film. Do the Right Thing?
And it says, "Does your brand have a logo?" I will reveal that logo when the time comes.
What is the time?
When
What is
y'all
the time?
earn it.
We have to earn. That's bad advertising if you have to earn the logo. Or is it like an ARG situation? Is it going to be like a game to like build the logo in a puzzle formation?
Possibly. That's up to your marketing people. I don't know.
We're not handling your marketing, sir.
My cousin promised otherwise.
Oh, he's sorely mistaken. You think we can get him on the phone?
Get him on the phone. He doesn't want to be interrupted. He explicitly said he doesn't want to be interrupted.
What is he doing that's so important?
I don't know. He does all sorts of things. He's a very talented fellow.
That's very true. No, I admire him for that. But I can't imagine he's so busy that he can't answer the phone for a friend
he is
and a farm and some farm family.
You know, sometimes me and my cousin used to just go out fishing. We used to go out in the little bikes, just riding down the road, having a good summer of '99.
It was 1989. My
89.
Did you forget which year? Are you okay?
It's been rough. It's this
Is this
coronavirus has really put a damper on Dairyere.
what is that because you can't get into the stores as easily and you can't sneak around touching the yogurts because it seems strange now because we're all socially distant and
No, 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 no. You got me all wrong yet again. You know how at the beginning of all this it was that toilet paper debacle.
it wasn't really a debacle so much as an overreaction, but yes.
Well, that really put a damper on. People were scared to poop. They thought they were going to run out of paper, so they didn't. They didn't buy Dairyere. Nobody was buying Dairyere. They're like, I don't want to poop. I'm too scared. I might run out of paper. Then I'm going to have to walk around with a dirty ass all the time. So
Please don't say dirty
Dairyere,
ass on my channel.
there.
Please. I just we have a level of my okay. Suppose you are telling the truth. Could you
Presume I
send me a
am.
pack? Supposing, can we can we see? Do you happen to have any of your product on hand at the moment?
I do not have any Dairyere on hand. That is in the freezer.
That seems very suspicious to me because I feel like if I own a company, I'll at least have a little bit of something somewhere so I can at least give a sample or show a picture. Do you have like a diagram of the packaging? Do you have like a drawing? Do you have like the
I do
patent?
not. I'm
Yep.
at my home office. I don't have my work stuff at my home office. I like to separate.
That's where you would keep these things.
No, absolutely not. I like to separate home and work. It's part of my work-life balance. I want to make
So
sure home
then why do you
always
have an
stays home. It
why
is
do
a
you
place of serenity and peace, and that's where I go to relax and be with
just
my
nothing
family.
to do about this? Are you done?
It's a distinction I've made and a choice I've made.
Are you done? What do you do in your home office other than work?
Sometimes I sit here and think.
That's nice.
Sometimes I make little
So you
doodles
also
on my
work in your
desk.
home office, is what you're saying.
Thinking is not necessarily work. I could think about all sorts of things.
You're ignoring the other part of my question. I said, other than work, what do you do in your home office? You said think. So you do work in your home office. What is the work you do?
I want to address Anna right here
Yes,
for one
okay.
moment.
That seems fair.
She says, to be clear, are we talking about what one might call a froob, or is this more a unique style of yogurt?
It's not a frozen yogurt tube, which is what I assume that is, but it is a tube full of yogurt. Like it's a plastic. It's like you know a freeze pop? It's like that, but instead of weird juice, it's weird yogurt. And in this case, it's Activia via
We
syringe,
are
I
working
believe.
on a proprietary technology that allows us to put out a frozen version of Dairyere.
So you're gonna,
Exclusive.
yeah. So what is that? You're hiding them under the frozen peas for a few days, pulling them back out, and then restocking them elsewhere in the ice cream section. Is that what you're doing? Frozen
I don't
Activia
understand what you're implying.
for Activia, if I will.
Can we stop using their name?
For Activia, frozen Activia. No, I think it's not. I'm not using the name so much as like I'm talking about the product itself. So it seems appropriate to use the name.
It is totally unrelated. I'm not sure why we keep talking about Activia. They are just a competitor. That's simply it.
Yeah, right. Just a competitor.
Thank you, Wayne. All the best on your business venture. That's what I like to hear. That's what I came on here hoping to hear. I
Yeah,
really
that's
like
nice.
positivity and support. That's really important to my business and to my employees, and even to my cows. They like a good
Ooh,
supportive hand.
ooh. It. Ooh, can I have a follow up? Can I have a follow up question? How
Sure,
many
go ahead.
people are how many people are in your employ at the moment?
We have about 500 countrywide.
500. So how many? Okay, how many offices is that?
We all work in a silo. There's one really tall one.
So wait. So you have 500 nationwide, and you all work in this one silo. Where is the silo?
New York City.
So everybody, all of these people nationwide travel every day from nationwide to work in New York City in this silo.
That's right. The Big Apple. And that
Where's
silo
this?
is One World Trade Center. God bless them.
Excuse me?
I like to call it the silo, but it's
Do you
One World
mean
Trade. And that's a very good question. Where can I purchase this magic yogurt then? We're actually starting to ship overseas. We're starting to process ship overseas very soon.
this
Hopefully,
is a very bad time for that,
when this
sir? You
coronavirus
want
thing
to
shakes out, we
reconsider?
could start getting our own cows over in Europe. We're trying to expand business over to Europe, and it's very exciting. We have some people we're talking to over there. We're working on getting our own silo over
Do you
there.
mean? Did you mean? Can we just back up a little bit? Did you mean the Oculus?
Oculi, occupy.
That's where you're. That's where you're. Is that where you're transferring the yogurts in the Oculus bathrooms?
There's no
I see
yogurt
you.
transfer in the bathroom.
I see you. I
The
see you.
bathroom
I
is a
see
result
you.
of
I
the
see
yogurt.
you.
That's where you end up after you
I
eat
see
the
people.
yogurt.
I see people dressed like you with coolers. I see them all the time.
Well,
Is the
this is
planet
the
a
uniform.
uniform?
This is the uniform. This is
That's
the
the uniform.
Dairyere
Yeah. And
uniform.
then you sneak off into the bathrooms with the coolers to transfer the yogurts into different packaging, and then I guess you take it back out to the sea town. I don't.
I'm not sure what you're implying.
Sea town is a
Saying a lot
supermarket
of
where they might.
confusing stuff that doesn't really make any sense to me.
That's where they make. That's where they would sell a yogurt that you're repackaging, and somehow you think you're making money off of, which I don't really understand.
Our offices are located in One World Trade.
Yeah, that's not an office, pal.
What are you talking about? There's office buildings going all the way up. It's like a silo. That's why I called it a silo.
The silo.
New
All
York
right.
City silo.
New York City silo. The yogurt silo? Is that it?
And when we open up our corporate offices over there in the UK, feel free to come by. I'll
No,
talk to
Anna,
you.
no,
We'll
this
have you
isn't a
talk to our
job.
HR person,
This isn't
and
even a
we'll get you
person.
hooked up
This
right
is not.
away. You'll
You're not
have
gonna.
a
No,
long-lasting
no. Are you
career at
very Anna?
Dairyere.
Anna, how skilled are you
Hear
with
you, me.
syringes? Are you allergic to yogurt?
Anna resents the way we say yogurt. It
We
makes your
don't say.
stomach
No one.
turn.
No one says
Actually,
yogurt.
if your stomach is turning, maybe you could benefit from a tube of Dairyere. That'll
Please do not
really
send
help.
this. Please do not send her some sort of false yogurt in a tube that's already been punctured. I don't need it. I don't. We don't need to be poisoning people overseas. Let alone
We
here.
actually
You
have a
need to stop
chamomile
this.
flavor coming out to help you relax while you're pooping. We want
So
we want serenity the whole way through. That's actually the next line of Dairyere products.
Dairyere Serenity. Oh my God. Are you just going to put tea in them? So you're going to steep tea in Activia and then transfer it into new label? Okay. You really need to stop doing this. Someone's going to, if they haven't already, get sick. Someone's going to get very sick.
Uh, Sir, I really don't understand why you're so why you have so much hate in your heart, so much
It's not
envy,
hate so
so
much as
much
a concern for
resentment.
safety in these strange times.
We're
It's
taking all
really
the
not the time.
precautions.
It's really not the time to be like wrist deep in someone else's yogurt, you know?
Look at this. We got some consumer report right here.
That's not.
Yogurt tea sounds excellent. So
You're putting
you
that
be
in
sure
there.
this
She
is
didn't
coming
say
down the
anything about
pipeline.
yogurt. No one said yogurt tea. She just said tea. So you're putting that in there. You're trying to make it about you, and it's not
We
about
want to unify
you. You're
worlds
not.
here.
No, you're no, no. You're trying to poison people.
There's no poison. This is just yogurt. It's just fun, fancy free, good poopy yogurt. Derriere. Come get some.
It sounds like you might have an issue. Are you having a bowel issue at the moment, currently?
No, that is my soundboard.
That's just okay. I see. I see. My mistake. I'm so sorry.
Oh, Anna here asked a productive question. What are your main flavors? So we have regular, we have vanilla, which we also consider regular. We have strawberry, We have blueberry. We have raspberry. We have coffee for those coffee lovers out there. We know you. We see you guys. And then obviously we're working on the tea brand. So we have chamomile. We have lavender tea. We have a green tea one coming out for all our all those health conscious people.
That's right.
And we have a ginger yogurt coming out. Just double the layers. You get the ginger, you get the yogurt, you get all those yogurt cultures in there.
Wait a minute.
You get a really fine settled stomach.
Wait a minute. Are you just putting pieces of sliced ginger on top of the yogurt? And if these aren't in tubes, how are you doing that?
I don't know why you think we're just putting chunks of ginger in our
Because you
yogurt.
just said it's 2 layers. You said you have a layer of ginger and a layer of yogurt. It sounds like you're just cutting up ginger and putting it in there.
In the process of making the yogurt, we have to combine ingredients, and then we reduce them down so it becomes consistent for a tube for easy digestion.
No, but you were making hand gestures like a cup with like toppings and levels. You don't level a tube. If it's already mixed in, there are no levels. It's just consistent throughout.
Anna says coffee yogurt, man. What you need is a marketer.
No, coffee yogurt exists and it's good. But this one is not one I would buy.
And coffee yogurt is a big player in the American yogurt market. Everybody loves their coffee flavored things that are not coffee. I know it might seem a little weird, but it's a thing here, and we have to capitalize on it. People love coffee flavored stuff, so we have our coffee flavored Dairyere, and people love it. People love it. Anna says, "Do you take constructive criticism, my friend?"
Clearly, he does not. No,
always open to some constructive criticism.
Clearly, you're not open to any criticism.
Within the means, not Cincinnati Redmond.
That's right. So Cincinnati, you don't take any criticism. Should I call you Mr. Redmond? Is that better? You like a little?
It would be more polite and more.
It would be. All right. So Cincinnati, you don't take any criticism. Don't lie to this woman.
Wow.
You don't. Wow. What was that?
Conspiracy ain't criticism. Sorry to tell you, fella. Maybe it's your East Coast sensibilities seeping through.
Where are you? Where are you right now?
I'm in Cincinnati.
That's practically the West Coast. Talking about sensibilities.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I haven't seen one bit of decent criticism since I tuned into this thing.
Because you're not listening.
It's just been a full frontal assault on my business.
I'm not
cynical that it even exists.
I'm not assaulting your frontal at all, sir.
You're implying that I'm also backdoor stealing Activia and putting it in tubes. I just don't like the tone. I don't like the conversation here. It is dirty. It implies that Dairyere is an illegitimate operation. It implies that my proprietary technology is illegitimate and non-existent.
You got caught out initially, 7 minutes in, your whole thing was unraveled when you said Activia. You slipped up, and then you had a malfunction of television, which doesn't make any sense. Our connection is clear and crystal, isn't it?
No, there's a difference between inspiration and straight up plagiarism.
That's what you did. What you did was plagiarism, food plagiarism. You did yogurt crimes.
Absolutely not.
You did crimes against yogurt. Yes, you did. Jamie Lee Curtis, if she were dead, she'd be spinning in her grave.
I didn't do any.
But she's not.
We sold 70 million last year.
You think you did?
How do I have my home in Nantucket.
Do you have any cash on you?
Absolutely.
Can I see the cash?
You want to see my cash? You want to see my cash stash?
I would like to see your money, yes.
All right. Well,
yeah. Okay.
We got some bills here.
Yeah. You're taking a real long time with that.
We got a 1.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm like, okay. Sir, I understand the trick. I understand what's happening, okay? It's the same bill over and over. It's the same one bill over and over again. It's okay.
God.
I'm just glad to see it's real. I thought you'd pull out something fake. If you keep showing me the same bill, it's fine. I understand. You have $1. It's okay. Where's the 70? You don't have 70. You have $1 on you as a 70 millionaire.
Looky here, fella. Looky here. I have multiple
What?
dollars. I have several. These are several bills.
That's four. You have like four.
There's at least 8 here.
Okay, at least eight. So what? 8 out of 70 million.
I have a
I'm not
couple
even.
Lincolns, a couple Jeffersons, and even a Jackson. Oh, who's this fella here?
You don't know?
I also have Sir Benjamin Moore.
That's not money.
He's an American hero.
Benjamin, that's not. That's a paint. Is that a paint label? Are you looking at a paint label? Show me the Benjamin.
Let's move
Moore.
on. Let's see. We have questions here. Anna says, I think perhaps first hurdling block is your declaration that this is a business as opposed to a scheme.
There you go. It's a scheme. Thank you for clarification.
I'm never coming on the show again. I'm telling my cousin. I'm never coming on the show again. This is ridiculous. I'm going to call him right now. Tell him he should be on this show. I can't deal with this anymore.
How are you going to call him? He's very busy.
Yeah, but now I'm hurt. Now I'm suffering.
Oh, so now he's not busy, but you're suffering.
Well, he's going to have to be unbusy because then this show's just going to go on with you, and that I don't think he is going to let that happen.
You mean next week? No, he would never let that happen. You're absolutely right. He would not. You know him very well, it seems.
You know what? Thanks for the opportunity. Those of you that want to try Dairyere, please feel free to try Dairyere. I'm going to go try to get my cousin.
Absolutely.
I'm going to go try to get my cousin here, and maybe he could sort things out. Maybe he could clear the air a little bit, and I think everything will be much better. Maybe you'll, once you come around, I'll send you a package of Dairyere. You can try it yourself. Tell me what you think.
Please don't do that. Please do not
and
do that.
then we could, put this all behind us. I'm very good at forgiving. I could forgive you. I could forgive the people in the comment section. It's all possible. But I think maybe if you try it, you'll feel differently.
Yeah, sick.
All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna let my cousin come back. I'm gonna go bother him, and he's gonna come back.
Where are you gonna go? You are in the same house.
We're gonna do this show.
Are you?
Thanks for the time, everybody. I'll see you probably never. Bye.
I don't know what that was this whole time. But what a waste of time. I hope that man does not succeed in anything. I hope that's the last we see of that. I hope that's the last we see of yogurt. Smuggling? I don't even know what you would call that, or what to make of any of that. I'm a little taken aback. I don't know what to make of any of this. I don't even know if this is the same show anymore. It seems week to week. I think we need to change everything. I think when he comes, if he happens to come, if he can be found in his busyness, we need to discuss a new format. We need to discuss privacy, for one. We need to discuss security, because something is leaking. God. I can't imagine somebody hunkering down in a supermarket with a syringe full of Activia and then what do you do with the Go-Gurt? I didn't even ask what he did with the Go-Gurt. Like, what do you do with the Go-Gurt? Do you, put it in a plastic bag in your pocket? Like, do you line your pants? Like, people used to... If I've learned anything today, I've learned that nothing in life is certain. There's no consistency to anything. There's no rhyme or reason.
Hello. What the hell happened here? What did you say to my cousin?
You gotta really bring that in.
I can't even take a day off.
You didn't explain that to me. And
I just
two,
wanted a day. I just wanted a
that
day, a sick
guy,
day. I was gonna have
that
a
guy,
nice
that
sick day,
you told me you were busy.
and
You
I
said
was
you
gonna
were
have my cousin
busy.
on. He was gonna talk about his business,
How are you busy? How
and
are you
now
busy
he's
on a
all
sick
upset.
day?
He called me crying. His
How are you
stepmother
busy on a
called me
sick?
crying.
How are you busy on a sick day? Were you busy vomiting? What were you busy doing?
I'm. I run the show. I could take a sick day if I wanted to.
It's not, you're not even sick. So my question to you is, why are you letting that man get away with these crimes?
Hi, Anna. Yeah, he had some choice things to say about everybody. What crimes are you speaking of?
These yogurt crimes. You not know what he does for a living, supposedly?
Yeah, he's like a big time yogurt guy.
No, he's really not. He lied to you. He came on here trying to pull some shit where he was saying, "Oh, I have this product that's like Activia, kind of," and then like he slipped the fuck up. He's maybe I'm cursing now. He slipped up, and we figured out that he's sucking the Go-Gurt out of the Go-Gurt tubes, putting Activia into the Go-Gurt tubes, and then reselling them as something he calls Dairyere, which is kind of a clever pun and sort of two clever puns, but they're both gross and it's inappropriate for food.
I think
Also,
it's genius.
you think it's genius to be smuggling and switching yogurts? It's not
No, I
safe.
don't think that's what's happening. That seems like
That's
one of your
exactly
like
what's happening.
things that
That's
you
exactly
do.
what's happening. Is he diabetic?
No, but his stepmother is. My step
Have you ever
aunt,
met?
I guess.
Have you ever met him
Sure,
in person?
sure.
And you've met the mother?
I haven't really met the mother
See,
because
that's what I mean.
she's not really family. She's like his stepmother, so it's like
That's what I mean.
I don't
That
really
they
have any
live together.
relationship.
It's a close enough relationship that they live together. She must care for him in some
I don't know
way.
if they
Not
live
that
together. You know,
what was
did he talk
that?
about that? He has like this house in Nantucket that he was talking about. I don't really
Yeah.
get it, but
And they watched
apparently
that movie.
she lives in the boathouse.
Right. Yeah. But they're together.
Yeah, he has his own. They both have their own space.
I'm not saying that they're on top of each other all the time, but if you live with somebody, you live with somebody. It's the same thing. My point is,
I
he's
mean,
doing yogurt crimes in the dairy sections of these supermarkets, and it's not good.
yeah, and he was really excited at first, and then he got pretty upset.
I would be upset too if I were doing crimes.
He said Anthony had turned everybody against him.
I wasn't turning. I was merely revealing truths.
I don't know. I don't know if it's the truth. I don't know. He seemed. You know. I've been to the Nantucket house. I've been to the Cincinnati house. He's doing pretty well.
Just because you have two houses doesn't mean you're not doing crimes. You could have money and do crimes. That's very evident today in these worlds.
I mean, I don't know if the yogurt business is high enough stakes to really commit to doing any crimes.
That's exclusively what he's doing. And then he showed me
Uh,
$4 like that means anything. $4?
but I mean, he's not hurting anybody. He's trying to just help them
And
poop.
he made up money. He was like, I have Benjamin Moore's. That's not even close to correct.
That was him just kind of messing with you guys.
That's not funny. Is that a
He's a
pun?
funny guy. He's a funny
It's
guy
not. What is explain that? Why is that? Explain why that's funny to me.
because you know Benjamin Franklin is on one of the bills, but he said he kind of got it wrong, which is kind of funny sometimes.
No, you have to. Okay, fine. I'll give you that. But I don't think that's what would happen. I
He's
don't
a
think
very
that's what
clever
happened.
gentleman. You
It's
know, did
not
he
what
tell you
happened.
about his
I don't.
proprietary technologies? He's
That's
very smart.
precisely the problem. That's precisely the problem I had with him.
What was that?
His technology. He said it's like a tube, like Go-Gurt. And then
All
I
right.
asked him to describe
Well,
the packaging.
anyway,
I asked him
I'm
to describe the packaging, and he said it's a mismatched box of random shit just slapped together to look like something different. He said that. He admitted it.
well, no, his logic for that is like people like to be discreet. They don't want to know people are, you know, they don't want
But he
other
said
people
then
to
you
know that
open the
they're
box and
buying
you don't
you.
even know what's in there. They can't even guarantee flavors. He doesn't even know
Well,
which ones he's putting into which.
you know.
And you know what I want to know? You know what I need to know? What is he doing with the Go-Gurt? Where is the Go-Gurt going?
What Gogurt?
The Go-Gurt he removes from the Go-Gurt tubes before replacing it with the Activia yogurt. Please help
I
me.
don't know why you're Gogurt also
Please.
doesn't have a sort of a a hold down on tubes. Other people can make tubes. Tubes is not
Nobody else
a
does
unique
though.
idea.
Not any other one company makes tubes. Sorry.
And it just sounds like I'm in on the scam, very defensive.
You are very. I understand it's your family, but it's not right. It's not right to cover up crimes,
No,
especially food
I
crimes,
believe in the product.
especially things that
I put
expect.
$50,000 into Dairyere because I
You gave him
believed in it.
$50,000 to inject tubes of. So you're just bankrolling this. Is this where he got the 70 million? How much money do you have?
No, the 70 million's all him.
It's not
He
all
actually
him.
he actually tapped a weird niche Canadian market really early on, and they were really
What
took
is
to
the
it.
niche Canadian market? Explain that to me.
He wouldn't actually tell me.
You know that much?
It's proprietary.
I think you're using that word.
Um, that's what he told me.
I think he's using that word wrong.
Anna, if you start a successful yogurt business, maybe I'll bankroll you 50K.
So it has to be successful before you give the money? That's kind of stupid on you, isn't it?
Well, no, he's my
'Cause they,
cousin. He's my cousin. He's from his family, and I believed in his proprietary technology.
you keep using that word like it means something. It's not a distraction. Can you explain? Do you have a diagram? Did you make a diagram for him of this technology? This is what I mean. Things like that keep happening. You like that song too, man?
All right, I think we're gonna wrap it up there for today. We're at. It looks like you guys were talking for a good amount of time, so I think that's the show. Sorry I missed it. I was sick, so I had to take the day.
And now you're not.
Um,
Now you're totally better.
I mean, I had one of those yogurts, which you could pick up soon, and coming to you soon overseas, Dairyere UK, where you can get your chamomile, you can get your green
Why
tea,
would they call
you
it?
can get your lavender.
So the UK
You
version
get
is.
your
Wait a minute. Wait a
crumpet.
minute. Whoa. I have one question before we go.
Yes,
How
what's
would you
that?
know what he intended to name it when he didn't name it himself?
Oh, because I'm
And
bankrolled.
and is it?
I get the
Oh,
cut.
so
I
you're
get a
making the
cut of this.
decisions. You're making other
Yeah,
decisions. So you are
I
you
do
are in
my.
on it. So you are in on it.
Yeah,
So you know what's going on.
sure.
Syringes,
There's no syringes,
turkey baster.
no basters.
I'm gonna figure
I've
this out.
I've seen the yogurt go from cow's teat to tube, from teat to tube.
Teat to
That's kind of
tube, teat to tube yogurt. I don't think so, sir. It's not that quick. There's a
that's kind
process.
of that's kind of the internal slogan that goes on.
No, I
We make it
understand
from
the idea behind that, but
Dairyere, from teat to tube.
that's that's not that's not how the yogurt is made.
Well, there's stuff that happens. There's processing and stuff that happens in between.
Processing. I'd like to. Can we have a tour of one of these factories anytime soon?
I think you're gonna have to apologize to him first.
We'll see what happens. Is
He's
he going to be back
really
next week?
upset.
That's
I don't
fine.
know. He might. I'll see if he wants to come back. Maybe you guys could clear the air. Maybe we could have like one of those "I'm sorry" videos. You guys to talk it
Oh,
out.
like I'm sorry I haven't posted in a while, or you mean like
No, you guys kind of just talk out your problems.
talk out your problem? Yeah, I mean that would be nice, I guess. But like, I really, really, really think somebody should look into the food vandalism that's going on. To be perfectly honest with you,
I mean,
just to keep.
I'd stay away from the conspiracies. I think that makes them a lot more upset.
I think stay away from the supermarket. It makes me a lot more upset. Don't anybody buy any sort of Go-Gurt anytime in the recent future, near future, past future. Don't buy any yogurt.
All right, well, that's our time for today. Thank you everybody for watching Centralized Comedy. I'm sorry that it hasn't really been funny in a while.
It's been
That's
strange.
not
It has
my
been
fault.
strange. It's a little bit your
But
fault. You allow all these people
Hopefully,
just
we'll
to
see you guys soon. We'll
next week,
come back
week
at you.
after.
We'll come back at you within a bi-weekly time period,
Yeah,
and we'll
with some
catch
actual
you.
real content.
We'll actually get you.
Don't do.
We'll see you soon.
Okay. Have a good evening.